Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, namaste, sat sri akal, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Salam alaikum. I'm very confident all of you guys are thriving there in Euphoria, and so am I. And it's a beautiful afternoon, I'm recording this. So let's start with the chanting. So I think it's mid of the week I'm recording, and today we're going to talk about embracing the exit mode. Whatever we exit in life, it's very important that we embrace it. Then the closure happens. When the closure happens, then we can move forward, right? If you don't embrace the exit, then you attach to that, and then you block your present, and you don't allow the new, because you haven't embraced the previous exit. You didn't make a closure inside of you, so outside it keeps manifesting in your life, because the inside the energy is lingering with you. You have not embraced the exit, regardless of people's actions or the situation. You got to, it's your job to embrace the exit within yourself. Then externally the manifestation will stop, because we don't embrace the exit of things, people, places, situations, thoughts, beliefs. We don't embrace the past, the exit which has already exited. We keep it existent, and then it keeps manifesting. So the closure is very important in our life, so then we can move forward. Like you study your graduation, right? You finished your graduation, you embraced the exit that you have finished your graduation, you exited the college life, and then you move forward. You go for further studies, or you go for a job, or whatever. It's up to you, right? So now you've embraced the exit, that you have finished your graduation, you are leaving your college, you are leaving that life. That you embrace it and you begin a new life. You embrace the newness, the new beginnings, right? Because you have made a closure there consciously without any attachment to it. Similarly, you embrace when you leave a job, you apply for another job, or you move to another job, or you be on sabbatical, or you travel for some time, or you start your own business. First you leave your job, so you embrace the exit, that you have left it and it is gone. Either it's taken from you or you left it. It was meant to happen. Now that exit has happened, if you can embrace it without fighting it, that oh, it has been taken from me, oh, I was not ready. Now you got to embrace it. It has already happened. What is in your control is to embrace, not feel bad about it, or not keep blaming or complaining our destiny or our life for this thing happened, playing the victim, right? That's why we block our blessings. So because we don't make a closure and don't embrace the exit. Very simple, right? Like, let's take an example of a woman. So she was on a job, and she gave her all to that job. She did it very dedicatedly and devoted her skills, and she was completely overdoing things and so attached to the job. And she was loved and appreciated for everything, and she was very attached. She had her ups and downs, good and bad moments, or whatever you call it, right, in that job, and she grew from it. Now it's her time to go to another job, right, or whatever. So what happened, let's take the job in the office. There is a recession, or in the office they are asking people to leave, because they do not need any more such big team. So she's one of them who had been asked to leave. So she was not ready to leave. So she didn't embrace it. She didn't make a closure inside of it. She was so attached to that job, to that income, to that environment, to the people. She unconsciously she was carrying inside of that. Now she's out. She applied for another job and she went there. And she gave all her best. Moved over a period after grieving, she moved on. Now she gave all her thing, to that job, and she was really happy there. She thought, okay, fine. So she replaced it with that. She didn't make a closure with that. She was carrying the baggage, the pain, the emotions that were attached to the previous job. Now she was filling that void with this new job and giving all her whole self to that and focused on everything, got attached again, and then again a time came that she had to leave that job, whatever situation, right? It went away. And then now again, she's very upset. Okay. So now she decided, I'll heal myself. I'll take some time and, distract myself from these emotions and whatever. I feel bad, and I'm gonna not give my complete self, whole self to the next job whenever I take it. She goes through her healing and she makes her mind, she addresses that issue, she fills that void to a certain extent, and she doesn't replace it with another job. She do some study, she do things that she does, things that she likes, and she travels, whatever she does, right? Or spend time with family for a few months and release the past emotions and address them to a certain extent, share with her friends, and feel good by releasing it and moving on eventually. And then she goes to another job. Then what she does, she didn't replace the job, the last job, with another job, but she did some amount of healing work on herself. That's why she felt ready to go to another job. She went to another job, but she was not completely healed. She was still unconsciously attached to the old jobs, old people, old connections. It's a karma. She didn't made closure. In the present moment, she did a good job on herself to not focus on the past, the old job, old people, old experiences or memories, and she kept it somewhere inside and put it on a space that she doesn't want to go. And then she took some time, and then she took another job. Now she got a better job, and then everybody was expecting the best out of her, or anticipating the best out of her, looking at her past experience, like, oh, she must be good, she has had an experience in this area, whatever, working experience and environmental experience and leadership experience. Now she goes there and she doesn't give her whole self. Somewhere she holds back. She doesn't express herself completely in that job. And then everybody keep observing that, and why she's not doing that. We thought she's far better, she's a great candidate, and she's not doing it because she didn't have the closure there. She knew that if I give my whole self, someday I will be again have to leave this place and I'll be hurt, and I'll feel bad, and so I will not attach to it. I'll not give my whole self to it. Good. Not attaching it is great, but feeling disconnected and not giving your whole self is because you are bleeding in the present due to your past memories, which you have kept hidden somewhere inside your subconscious, and it has become a pattern for you that you have put boundaries, that I'm not going to open my mind, my heart, my body, my skills, my creativity completely to this and not give my whole self. I'll give only 5% or 10% of me, and they have to, if they take it, they take it. Otherwise, I'll look for another job, or I'll start something on my own. So it's like that, right? And then they ask her to leave the job. They ask her to leave the job, right? And she get out of that job, and then she feels that abandonment. She completely get in touch with those emotions which she was hiding from the old jobs, right? Old memories that gets triggered. Like, now see, because I didn't give my whole, and then she start missing this job because she wanted this job. This job was great, amazing, a great opportunity, everything that she wanted. And then she had to leave this job, or this job was left taken away from her, or she left it due to her whatever situation the universe had manifested, because it was time for her to grow up and let go of the old, but she was not doing it. She was keeping it somewhere in the dark inside of her. Now situation came that this job was taken away from her. Somehow it is gone, and now she started, after a period of time, she started missing this job, and then she wanted this job back. She really loved it, and she really felt connected, and every people, place, everything was so good, opportunity, flow, and she felt passionate about this job, and this job is gone. Now she started missing the job. Now she was asking herself, I did mess it up. She started feeling guilty that because of my past memories, I really messed it up. I didn't give a closure to the past. I let that linger in my present. I kept connection, or the door open to that, and kept thinking about it time to time. I didn't heal that, kept it somewhere, sidelined it, and now it's time to address it. Now I'm missing what I was having. Now what she understood from this experience, that she saw her worth. What I'm trying to say is, what I'm saying, not trying to say, is that we only value our own worth. We only value our own worth when the valuable people, situations, opportunities, experiences are taken away from us. Either we leave them, or it is gone. Regardless of who left or how it is gone, it is gone. Now you start missing it, you start feeling bad about it, you start seeing your worth. If I was not worthy, I would have not manifested this. Because I was worthy, I manifested this job which had everything that I always desired about, and I messed it up because I didn't give a closure to my previous memories, previous job experiences, previous whatever I attachments, right? So I didn't embrace my exit. That's why I could not embrace the beginning. The shut, the door needs to be shut for the new doors to open. And the job can be a job, the job can be money, the job can be a connection, the job can be your relationship with your family, the job can be your health, anything. I took a metaphor as a job. It can be anything in your life. Unless and until we embrace the exit and give a closure to it, we cannot give our complete self and whole self and present self in our current experiences, situations, connections, and possibilities. And then we lose it, we mess it up. We are nothing bad or wrong or less, we just mess it up because we are carrying the baggage. We didn't embrace the exit, so we didn't celebrate it, we didn't make peace with it. Like, that's why when funeral happens in West, people celebrate the funeral because they want to embrace the exit of the existent. What was there, embrace it, cherish the memories and leave it there, make peace with it, and let the new beginnings happen. And when we don't do that, we mess the present situations and connections and blame it on everyone. This is why this is happening with me. So embrace the exit so the beginnings can be beautiful and the present can be gorgeous, wonderful, prosperous, healthy, and there will be, you don't have to go through the painful journey again to see your own worth. What you have attracted now, it's because that's you're worthy of it. So embrace that, and to embrace this, you got to embrace what is already gone and make peace with it, right? So I'm sending all love and light. Take care and have fun. I'll tune in soon with a different topic.